Hi, welcome to the live stream. Yeah, so we live streaming today. Not about anything in particular. Just want people to join, have a bit of a chat, see what's on people's minds, and take it from there. Really, we've got a fairly nice day today as well, which is nice. I'm just gonna move my camera a bit there. Don't worry. Yeah. So what's everyone been up to? Hmm? Getting the chat there and drop us some messages, and I'll try and respond to people. I'll test it's working. Put something in there. Let's have a look. Let's put in that. Just for no reason. Put two of them in. See? Look at that. Two little people in the box. Oh my god. I've got a really itchy nose. Tell you, I'm cutting this beard and the hairs go up my nose. It's a nightmare. I swear, honestly, in Jesus' life. So, what's everybody been up to today? I've been getting my sleep pattern back in order. Ah, that's the big Gregster. How's Greg? How's the channel going? I've been seeing your articles. Nah, that was the word. I've been reading your articles and stuff. I know a lot of the facts about them as well. I know more than you think, there, kid. I think I'd be quite good on your. It's not a channel, is it? On your. What would you call it? You tell me, Greg. What would you call it? Man, I'm always good. It's a lie, actually. I'm not always good. But, well, you know, people always say this about fucking collabs. But they never happen, do they? A blog. That's it. I knew there was a word for it, Greg. I knew there was a word for it, but I'm fairly unprofessional, so fuck it. Never said I was professional, though. What's Greg been doing today? How is the blog going? Live streaming to two people. What, yourself? Somebody else? Or your clothes? Visions of a big Roman bath? Or maybe that's just me taking it too far. That's good, because it's all typing, isn't it? But I'm not good at typing or writing. I get bored. That's why I use my mouth. It's quicker. Can't proofread what you say, though, unfortunately. That's why I come out with some wicked shit. / offensive, possibly. It's a shame you can't add people into the stream. I would have dropped you in. No filter. I like it. You can see all the words: cock, cum bubble, WhatsApp, cheese, purple walls. I'm just looking at stuff in the house now. Oh man. I know. I see you've been talking to Craig, who's taking his live streams very serious now. As you'll see, I don't do videos with him anymore because he's a busy guy doing all of his games and recording when I'm not available. He's even took my face off as well, as you'll notice on his videos on his channel. It's just Craig's Bonds now. We're supposed to be Doing rabbits? No. Well, no. I said I would do videos of him, and I says like, if I do a video on your channel for you, would you do a video on my channel for me? Because obviously I'm trying to get my channel up. 33 subscribers, by the way. Not bad for 28 days. Yeah, it's just talk at the moment. Now it's come about. I haven't actually spoken to him for a couple of days because he's called me, but I've been dead busy. Because I'm back with my girlfriend, as you can probably tell. So I'm not 100% 24/7 available now. I actually have a slight social life, which is nice. Yeah, it's nice to get out and shit. Have you caught any of the videos I've done yet? I'm trying to make them look as good as possible, but I don't have all the editing skills and all the software Craig has, so it makes it harder. It does makes it harder, indeed. I'll check out the Freddie Mercury as well. Slap. Yeah. that person. I stopped watching at 1 minute 44 seconds after the second homophobic slur. I think it's a mint how she had the exact time that she stopped watching. I'm not homophobic. I love my house. I do. It's a mint. I'll tell you what, Greg, to help me with this, do you want to pick a topic and we can talk about it? Because I haven't written anything down. So the topic would be nice. Yeah. Come on, Greg. Help me out. Show some of that Greg Layton love. Just because you're engaged doesn't mean you can't spread yourself. Spread yourself, Greg, like a fine tomato paste. Chocolate bars, eh? Well, if you wait there, I mean, you're not there, hang on. There, right there, I shall show you what I've been eating. Keep my eye stream, Greg. My tooth there. Jesus. Lay me down for love. Right, I'm back now. Oh, it's good this, isn't it? Isn't it? Huh? We have social lives, we do. So, Greggles, my little former game station friend / colleague. First one I'm going to show you is my current favorite at the moment. It's Whisper Gold. Have you tried one of these? And if you have, can you give me a rating out of 10? Good buddy. 10-4. Eyeball. Put it right there, just in case you don't see it. That's a Whisper Gold, which is generally a standard whisper infused with a chewy, creamy, it's not creamy, chewy caramel. Yeah, I agree. It's a 9. It's not quite the perfect chocolate, but it's a solid 9 in my opinion. Right, okay. This is a new one, which I haven't tried yet, and it's a Lion Bar coconut. I'm not a massive fan of coconut, so I don't know where this one's going to go. It looks like white chocolate. Have you seen these kicking about? White chocolate and coconut. It might work. It might just work. I'm not a fan of bounties though, so I don't know. I've had a white choc one, but not a coconut one. Yeah, my current girlfriend, who likes coconut, says she wasn't a fan because she couldn't really taste the coconut. So that might work in my favor, actually. Next one, which I haven't tried yet, and I always consider these. I consider the bars as a child's chocolate, quite possibly. But we've got these here. Trying to hold them right because they're in a packet. Have you seen these before? Hang on, let's try and get my camera right. Milky Bar mix-ups. Do you reckon them, Greg? I think they might be nice. I think I might like these. I think these might be good. I might actually try one live on camera. I don't know. What do you reckon? Never had them. I like the bars. Yeah, I like the bars, but I always thought they would get quite sickly after about 4. Yeah. Never really bought Milky Bars. Thinking back as a child and stuff, it wasn't like if I went in the shop to buy chocolates and stuff, it wouldn't be like, oh, I've got to get a Milky Bar. I think Milky Bars was just stuff that you might get at Christmas, maybe, something like that. And I never went out to buy them. Yeah, moderation, which is something that I struggle with now as an adult that lives on his own, with no one telling him what he can eat and no one picking his portion sizes. Hence the reason why I'm 18 stone now. True story. I was 19, so I have actually lost a stone through walking. I do regular walks now if I can. Yeah. Anyway, moving on. This is fantastic stuff because I must admit, anything with orange in, I'm a fan. And this is this. Have you tried this yet? Because this is porn right here. This is pure porn. Smooth orange chocolate porn right there. Look at me shaking like a shitting dog. What's the thoughts on this one, Sir Greg? It does, doesn't it? I mean, you put chocolate and orange together, and 9 times out of 10, you're under a winner, in my opinion. So that there is my current 4 chocolates I've got to try at the moment. What's my all-time favorite chocolate though? That's a tough one, that, all-time favorite chocolate. I don't know, Greg. Well, do you want to throw a few contenders out at me? I mean, you've got to look at the classics, haven't you? Like a Snickers / Marathon. I remember. Or a Mars bar. I mean, a Mars bar has stood the test of time. Definitely. I mean, Whisper Gold in my top 3. Yeah, I think you're right there. I think, yeah, Whisper Gold is in the top 3, 100%. It's good that you brought that up because I don't know if you know, and I've tried them. They're nice. It's not as nice as I thought it was going to be, but Yorkie do a Yorkie orange now. I know. Full size Yorkie bar, but orange. Very similar to Terrier's chocolate orange. I believe it's the same company, Nestle. Yeah, I thought you might. I'm trying to think of a stuff. Chocolate bars, good chocolate bars. Well, they don't have to be chocolate bars. They can be in a pack as well. You see, I used to have Topics quite a lot, but I don't think they've really held up for me. Oh, yes, a twirl, but a white chocolate twirl. That's in there. Yeah, I think I would put a white chocolate twirl in my top three. Not a fan of Bounty, and then the idea of a Bounty with dark chocolate. Boost. Yeah, Boost's all right, but there's a I always think there's a lot to a Boost. Sometimes like it has like a weird kind of texture. Yeah, I do like them though. I don't know if I'll put it in my top three, but I'm definitely putting in, like you said, I'm putting white twigs in there, and you put twirl, not twigs. Professional reading techniques. Twirls, yeah, they do an orange twirl as well now, Greg, which is that's a good solid. That's a top five. The only problem with twirls is though it's like 4 bites. It's like one straight in with a two, and then one, and then straight in. So no. Well, technically, it's only 2 bites. I mean, that might just be me being a fat boy. I don't know. I have an issue with eating. Like, I don't really chew. It just kind of goes in there, you know. Probably be a homosexual's dream, to be fair. It's true. It's true indeed. I did try to get a whole twirl in my mouth, and I couldn't do it. The cheeks, I was just like, I was pushing. I got it right out there, hamster style, but I just couldn't quite get the edge in my mouth. So I mean, I was disappointed with that because I thought I could take a 12 piece of piss. I mean, I could have deep throated it, but that's there's certain risks if a bit of chocolate breaks off and falls in your throat. You know, you die some death, especially when you live on your own because you've got no one to help. Worst one to eat and one goes fucking Toblerone. People do kinky shit with Toblerones. I've never known a chocolate that's designed to hurt you. There's no, I don't know anyone that has eaten a Toblerone that hasn't had some kind of mouth injury. I don't. It's an aggressive chocolate. Like Toblerone's like almost designed. Like they say, you know, break it off with your hand, but who does that? Just put it in your mouth. But I think like anything triangle shaped that goes in your mouth and it is as thick as a doorstop, you're gonna have trouble with. I mean, Doritos triangle shaped, but you know that's a lot. They're a lot smaller and a lot thinner, and you can break it with the inside of your mouth. But Toblerone, it's aggressive. I wouldn't eat a Toblerone without somebody around me. Just get a message there from Iceland offering same-day delivery. That's nice, but I only shop at Iceland once a month to do my big shop. It's true. You know what I mean? And all these people like that are struggling with life and committing suicide and stuff, like trying to hang themselves or take overdoses. Fuck that. Just get a good solid Toblerone, and I guarantee you won't make it to the end of the Toblerone. The Well, I would say that could be a good advertising campaign, but probably not actually. I mean, I wouldn't like to think that, death by Toblerone. It's a pretty sweet way to go. Chocolate pun there. Oh, someone else has joined. Like to drop a comment in the box. We're talking about chocolate, favorite chocolates. Which ones are all right and which ones taste like shite? I'll agree. Give us a shit chocolate. Something that just, you know what I mean. It's just shit. Like you wouldn't buy. I'll tell you a shit one. Top of my head. You ever seen them? Them Karamak chocolate bars. Yeah. Turkish Delight was designed for fucking weird people. Weird people. I mean, if you've got a friend, or if you know anyone that likes Turkish Delight, then you want to either distance yourself from them, or keep one eye on them at least, because anyone that likes Turkish Delights is they're either a robot or they've got some kind of mental issue. It tastes like smelting. That should, yeah, Turkish Delight feels like something that's been found in the desert. I mean, maybe not the desert actually, because it would just melt. But something that was like made centuries ago and it's been rediscovered. I mean, it was. I believe Turkish Delight is old as shit, to put it bluntly. I watched Turkish Delight getting made. I had more enjoyment watching a video about how Turkish Delight's made than fucking attempting to read it. It is, isn't it? It's like a weird. I mean, the color of it should send, should at least it would send a warning signal. Like human beings in general. They see something they don't like the look of, they generally keep away. It's like I tell you what it is. It's like a Turkish Delight is a chocolate bar that has some kind of consciousness, so it makes itself look as ridiculous as possible, so people won't eat it, and it fucking works as well. If it was Christmas Day or something like that, or my birthday, and someone bought me a Turkish Delight, I can't say with 100% certainty that I wouldn't assault them with it. Yeah. Turkish Delights, though, in general. Like, do you know what? Like, that's the funny thing as well. Have you ever tried those Milky Bars? Have I tried a Milky Bar? Milka bars. Oh, right. Are they the ones in the are they the ones that come in the purple wrapping? It's like a light purple. They do like the same kind of stuff as Cadbury's. Like they do biscuit ones and ones with Oreos in and stuff like that. Are they the ones you're talking about? I believe they have a cow on them as well, or some kind of made from Germany or something. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, I like them. Like I had, like subconsciously thought they were going to taste like ass, and I've tasted ass. But they didn't. They were a pleasant surprise. Yeah. Because I mean they do all sorts of them as well. Yeah, they're nice. I mean, yeah, they are, aren't they? So like, if you associate it with price. Speaking of chocolate and price, there's a chocolate bar that I keep seeing when I go on Sainsbury's. I think it's called Smartie chocolate. Not like Smarties. It's just called Smartie chocolate, and they're in like quite colourful packets. But it's like £3 odd for like a regular size bar. Why is it so expensive? Is it imported? Is it imported? It must be imported. I don't know. Yeah. I want to try it, but I don't want to pay a fucking £3 for a regular size chocolate bar because I don't think it's going to be that good. I don't know. I don't. Well, I don't. I don't know, like Greg, because a prostitute's a prostitute. You know, using a different analogy, like if you've got a prostitute and she's like, say, what, £50, and then you've got the same looking prostitute and she's £100. Is she better? I mean, is she? That's the way I look at it. Yeah. Well, I've never been with a prostitute. The idea of paying someone to have sex with me, I don't know. It's like throwing your money away, isn't it? When I'm still attractive enough to actually want a person to have sex with me, then that's not an option. But getting back to the chocolate side of it, I quite like the cheaper chocolate though. Yeah, I don't know. The thing with chocolate now is there's always an offer on with a chocolate bar. You can get like this or anything new that comes out. It's generally in an offer, like a two for £2. Sorry, no, two for £1. Do you have an all-time favorite though, Greg? Like right now, can you tell me your all-time favorite chocolate, or is it something you would have to think on? I think I would have to think on it. There's been some good contenders in the past, but I mean, you have to consider a Mars bar at some point. Yeah, yeah, I suppose. But I mean, there's got to be a fucking chocolate bar that's like that's always been there for you. I mean, Mars bars, Titans. Who do them? Is that like Asda or something? Is it like an Asda brand? I'll be right back, Greg. 'Cause I just remembered I put a can of pop in the freezer about 4 days ago, so I need to check it. You go now. We're live with the Fallsy show. Looking sexy, that Letters come through the post, and we have this, which what? I can't afford a fucking house. Delete. Oh, NH of the S. This could be a interesting one. Probably shouldn't have put my address on camera there, but we live and learn, don't we? I think. Maybe. I think it's Lidl's version of Mars. Ah, right, yeah. Yeah, it's definitely a rip-off version. Right. That wasn't very exciting. Let's check this NHS one. Shouldn't do this on camera really, but it fills in some dead air, doesn't it, Greg? If you're still here. So, are you working, Greg? Are you still working in that card shop? I think it closed down. Book your coronavirus vaccine appointments now. But right now, we are writing to you again as people in your age group are now able to get the jab. This letter shows you how to book your appointments. Yeah, right. So if you try to book a thing through a jab, no, I'm done there. I left about 2 years ago. I'm a forklift driver now. Ooh, ooh, that sounds fun. You know, I used to do the forklift. I used to like the forklift driving in the game Shenmue on the Dreamcast back in the day. You have to move crates between different warehouses. That was fun. I enjoyed that, yeah. But yeah, so I was saying about these booking your vaccine. If you go on the NHS website and you book your vaccine, it'll bring up a place where they do them. So I went on and it asks you to put in your address and shit like that. My nearest one was fucking North Tyneside, 25 miles away. I was like, fuck that. I mean, I know we're supposed to be getting the jab now, but like, I'm not going to drive 25 miles to get a jab. I'd rather take my chances. So I went to my local, because I live in Newton Aycliffe now. I live in a flat. Well, it's not a flat, it's a house, but it's like a flat. I have an upstairs and a downstairs, but I'm right on the top. So I call it the tower. Amazing. And I phoned them. Says, do you do the COVID jab here? Yeah, book in next week. Problem solved. So next week, hey, actually, that makes for a good fucking short video for the channel. Yeah, I think I'll do a video of me getting the COVID jab, and then you have to stay there for like 15 minutes to make sure you don't fucking spaz out or turn into some biomutant. I mean, that would be mint. Imagine that, something like fucking Resident Evil T virus. That would be spunky as fuck. I mean, I've definitely mutated anyway. If you remember me, Greg, from Game Station, I was a fairly thin gentleman. Now I'm a big guy. Big gentleman. Some reason as well, I am now 6'3" when I was 6'2", and that doesn't make any sense because you're supposed to stop growing when you're 18. But I went to the doctors and that's what they said. So either I got it wrong when I was saying I was 6'2", or I've grown. But I feel like I've grown. I mean, my head looks fucking huge. It's a big ass head. Yeah. So did you do energy drinks, Greg? Are you an energy drinks drinker? These are quite nice. This is Morrison's own brand energy drink. You can get 6 cans for £2. So that's not too bad. And if you look as well, the sugar count is orange, not. I've only ever had Lucozade in your life, ever. Never had a Red Bull or anything like that, Greg. Is that what you're telling us right now, live in this stream of mine? You're telling me you've only ever had Lucozade? I mean, are you diabetic? Maybe, like Craig? Ow. I am, mate. Live, live, and almost in person. Yeah. It's weird because I can kind of feel your breath on my neck. It's nice. Oh, is it nice? Were you at McDonald's? Anyway, I'm just not a massive fan of fizzy pop. To tell you what, Greg, since I started trying to lose some weight, I believe it or not, I've dropped down on the fizzy pop. I drink more water now than I've ever drunk in my life. Unnecessarily emphasizing the life there, but it's true. I took a bottle of Pepsi home from Kylie's girlfriend, and I had some last night, and it's the first Pepsi I've had in a long time. I used to buy Pepsi by the fucking bottle, but like quite regularly. I'd have like a 2 litre bottle of Pepsi, and then I would. This tooth looks fucking awful. And then I would. I've lost my train of thought now. Yeah, so a Pepsi, 2 litre bottles. I would have like four, 5 2 litre bottles of Pepsi a week. Oh, hello. How are you doing? If you've just joined us, me and Gregory Layton, we were talking about favourite chocolate bars. Do you have a favourite chocolate bar? Or what chocolate bars have you tried lately? Humour me. Whisper. Yeah, see? What do we say, Greg? I think Whisper's doing really well lately. I was just saying to Greg that that is my current favourite chocolate bar right now, is a Whisper Gold. And Bloody Polly, I don't want to use your real name on camera, so I'm just going to say M. Falls. No. Millie F. I'm surprised double deckers haven't had a kind of haven't had a kind of a different variant. Like, I'm surprised they haven't banged out an orange version or a fucking coconut or caramel. My eye's cold. What's happened to my eye? Okay, nearly it is. A mint one, yeah. I don't know, mate. I am an R on mint chocolate. Oh, I love double deckers, and yeah, surprised there's no caramel version. Yeah, it's nougat, isn't it? Nougat in double deckers, and I think it's nougat in Topics as well. Yeah, caramel version of double deckers. I think that would be fucking swish. I mean, I'd be up for it, like. Or, normally when they try a new version of a chocolate, they generally just go with a white version. So would a white chocolate double decker work? Anybody got any thoughts on that? Me? Oh, mate, white chocolate twigs are in my top 3. You've got Whisper Gold, white chocolate twigses, and I can't think of a third one yet. Yeah. We're on about Milky Ways earlier on. Millie, I don't go out and buy Milky Ways. Well, yeah, white chocolate twigs is solid 9 out of 10 for me on that. Like, I've got some stuff for you to try, Millie, when you come over. Oh, sorry, Milky Ways. We were on about Milky Bars. I don't know anyone that buys Milky Bars. Milky Bars are generally just bought for you for an occasion, or when you're a child. I class a Milky Bar as a child's chocolate, but Greg thinks that they can be used anytime of your life. I mean, they can, but I don't remember the last time I went out and bought a Milky Way. Reasons. Yeah, but I don't know if I've ever really liked them or not. I wouldn't buy them. It's not something I would buy. But anyway, Millie, check this out. I've got these for you to try when you come over next. Ooh. You know about my fingers or the chocolate bar? Also, this, I haven't tried it yet. Yeah, I thought they were fruit. I thought it was like a raisin. It's not raisins, isn't it? No, it's just a toffee cube covered in that. Oh, no. Hang on. If I remember rightly, one of them tastes like fucking coffee, doesn't it? I think that's what put me off them. You've never had a Lion Bar? They're all right. They're a bit like you ever had a Tunnix caramel? It's like wafery, like a wafery caramel kind of vibe. You should try them. You will try it when you come over. Also, why haven't you been over this week? I mean, I've been busy, but I thought that your mum would have dumped you on me. I'm off camera there because when I'm not looking at the camera, I'm looking at the screen. I preferred the older version of a Lion Bar. Now it's too smooth, whereas before it was really chunky. You can actually artificially have that if you put it in the fridge. You put it in the fridge, or if you want to be really hardcore, put it in the freezer. Guarantee you'll damage your tooth. But yeah, you're right though. Like Lion Bars with a chocolate bar where you would have to put it right at the back of your mouth and use the molars to get a good snap point. Opinions on Oreo chocolate bars? They're all right. I'm not. See, I used to really like Oreo, and I've gone off them a little bit at the moment because they are quite sickly. I mean, that might just be me. Like, I don't know. Never had a big Oreo, and I've never been a big Oreo fan. Yeah, like, I don't like the biscuits because they make your teeth look like you've been eating shit. So you've got to spend a good solid 5 minutes cleaning your teeth out afterwards, which is never good. If you're at work or you have one before you go out. There's a risk factor involved of eating Oreo biscuits. Well, yeah, I mean, I'll eat them. Christ, I'm not a sadist. I I generally, as a person, anything biscuit related, I like to put it in a cup of tea. Yeah, Toblerone, the most, without a shadow of a doubt, has to be the most aggressive chocolate. Unless anyone can top Toblerone. Right now, Toblerone is the king of aggressive chocolates. Dime bars, Millie. I like dime bars. Yeah, they're not bad. They're not bad at all. You can get Cadbury's now with dime bar bits in them. I haven't tried them, but I imagine they'll be quite tasty. Um, Biscuit for dipping. I like, um, the round shorty biscuits you get, or the nice biscuits or nice biscuits you can get. They're good. Or coconut rings is a favorite. I generally get a good solid three, maybe four if I'm feeling risky. And the thing with dipping biscuits, there's a skill. You've got to know the right amount of dipping time, because as you know, you leave a biscuit a second too long, and you risk breakage. And it's all right pulling it out when it's broke. That's good. But when you've got so far towards your mouth and it breaks, and then it drops in the tea, and then it causes a kind of, that when you drop a rock in the river, you get that splashback. That's something that, as an adult, I've struggled to get over. So I don't do it now. I don't do that at all. I've had a dime McFlurry from Mackie D's. Aye, but that's all right. I mean, good on you for getting a time at McDonald's when the actual McFlurry machine was working, like. So that makes it even more sweeter, I suppose. I don't think Toblerone is too intense. Isn't it just chocolate with something inside? Yeah, Millie, but it's the shape. I mean, it's triangle, and it's pretty solid as well. Yeah, I got Millie on the coconut rings because she wasn't sure about it, and then she was like, "I love them," and she was straight into it. Yeah, it's the shape that's dangerous. Slabs, slabs of the roof in your mouth. Yeah, splashback. It's fucking awful. After eight, eh? You see, after eight, I always associate after eights the traditional ones, the square shaped after eights. I associate them with Christmas because my mum used to get them all the time at Christmas. It was like I always thought it was a Christmas sweet. Yeah, but do you know though that there's rumors that um, if you eat an after eight before eight, then you'll probably get cancer. It's true. Yeah. See, I put an after eight in my mouth, and it's awful. But then I find myself going back and putting another one in my mouth. It's crazy, isn't it? Yeah, but it's a pumpkin with potential cancer, so dangerous. I might be AIDS actually. I don't know. I'll do a Google search on it, and I'll come back with an answer. If anybody wants to do a Google search anyway, well, and find out what happens if you eat an after eight before eight. The thing is, I don't know if that's clever marketing because it says after eight, but it doesn't say after 8 p.m. or after 8 a.m. So theoretically, uh, you are always having them after 8 because you have one after 8 at night time. that covers you all the way till 8. And then if you have a one after 8 in the morning, then that covers you all the way up to 8 at night. So is it really just a clever slogan to say you can eat them any time? Because like I said, you check it after 8 and there's no AM or PM on the box. I hate dark chocolate. I'm not being racist to the chocolate community, but dark chocolate is pure wank. Unless it's mixed with caramel or fucking something else, then yeah, I don't mind it. Yeah, dark chocolate's bloody awful. I'm watching live streams with Millie. Yay! It's nice to see you seeing us there, Daisy. It's been over a month now. And that's why it tastes awful. Because if something's good for you, then 9 times out of 10, it tastes like shit compared to the not good version. Are you just messing up my stream, Daisy, on purpose? You little shit flicker. Oh, that's not good. I can feel my arms pulling. I say the older you get, the harder things are. I mean, how do you feel now, Greg? Well, I think you're a bit younger than me, aren't you? Aren't you like 27 or something? Yes, Billy, they are called 1899s. I get these. It's really for budgetary reasons. Like I was saying to Greg earlier on, you're talking 6 cans for £2, where 1 can of Red Bull is at the cheapest £1. So you're talking 2 cans for £2 at a push, because Red Bull ranges. These size Red Bull cans are generally about 115, something like that. So you're talking 2. Well, theoretically, that means if the 115, you're only going to get 1 can of Red Bull for your £2, then you're talking 5 more of these. 5 more. And yeah, they're not as nice as Red Bull, but they don't taste like shit. Like your average 25 pence energy drink. You're 35, Greg? Wow. I mean, wow. Are you 35 this year gone, or are you 36 this year? Daisy, you're going to be getting blocked on WhatsApp shortly. Where's all my thumbs up anyway? I've got 1 thumbs up. Hey, there's another thumbs up. I thought you would be. Family fun. Family support. Wow, we've been talking here an hour on a live stream. It's easier than I thought it was going to be, because I was just expecting it to be me for, well, just me on my own. I mean, I can keep a conversation going, but yeah, you need people to interact with. So thanks everyone that's joined the stream today. I'm going to be ending it in about 5 minutes time. So if anybody wants to ask me anything or add to the topics of the day. Does that mean they're watching right now? Or does that mean they've came in and gone? Because I've only had interactions with 2 people. So if anybody is watching, feel free to drop a comment on that. Enjoy the chat. Interact with me. Ooh, Greg, I've just lost a watcher there. I don't think I can answer that, mate. That's a tough one. That I like strange films. Like I like Clerks 2. Oh well. So hi. Yeah. Oh, bless her. Favorite in between a season and movie. Season 3 and the first film. Yeah. Greg's a big movie guy. If anyone's interested, Greg knows the crack when it comes to movies. Yeah, the first film is better than the second one. Easy. What about you, Greg? What would you be picking? There he is. I saw the second at the cinema, but I didn't think much of it. Yeah, I think I watched them. I think I did as well. Yeah, I think it was. Yeah, I remember reading about that. Do you think this new Matrix film is going to be awful? Because I do. I do in general. Because I mean, Matrix One, undeniably a classic film. Second one was a product of its time, but relied on the CGI to sell it. And the third one was awful. Yeah, they were. Yeah. We got a new Matrix film coming out in December this year, Greg. It's set because Neo and Trinity's in it. Not Morpheus though, for some reason. But it's apparently set between the first film and the second one. Just one of them. Lana Wachowski is doing it. I don't know, mate. It's got thingy's in it as well. What's he called? Can't think of his name now. Fuck. The guy out of oh man, proper brain fart going on here. The Terminator was okay. Well, if Terminator 3 was a bit more serious, it wasn't actually a bad film. I used to always shit on Terminator 3. And I tell you, as a standalone film, Terminator Salvation, it's not as bad as everyone reckons it is. I mean, that's all people wanted was the future war. Yeah, it was a nice twist. Like it was always going to happen, no matter what. That was a good ending. I mean, what do you think of Salvation? If you should, honestly, you should go back and watch Salvation. It's not that bad. Do you think I should get into Yakuza? My favorite game series of all time. So yeah, I do. Great games. I don't know if you enjoy the actual games though. Well, you watched Salvation twice, did you? Wow, that's hardcore. Thanks, Daisy. The Forgotten Child. Uh, I watched Terminator Genesis twice at the cinema. Yeah, so I think I've one upped you there, mate. Yeah. 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 I mean, funny thing was, I actually enjoyed Terminator Genesis when I first watched it. And then I came to realize that it's a pretty shit film. Because the biggest sin of Terminator Genesis was taking the main villain that took a whole film to defeat and defeat him in the first 5 minutes of the film, and then taking the bad guy from Terminator 2 and defeating him in just over 10 minutes. That was unforgivable for me. Oh yeah, why did you do that? It just took a dump on the. It did, didn't it? Like, and it was an obvious. Like, we've got a shit film. We need a reason for people to watch it. Oh, just drop in the first two Terminator films and shit. I knew Genesis wasn't going to be good when that guy was cast as Kyle Reese, because I really don't like him in most films. I mean, I think he ruined Die Hard as well. He's all right though in as the Boomerang guy. I'd say that's about his best role. Everything else, he's just shite in my opinion. Jack Courtney, yeah, that rings a bell. Do you not think though? Like, I mean, Die Hard's. A lot of people don't like the fourth one, but I actually quite enjoyed it. Um, and the guy that he had in it, Justin Lin or Justin something. He was really. I thought he was good in it. Um, but Die Hard 5 though, with Jack Courtney, I don't know. Not especially now, knowing how Justin Long, thank you, knowing how Bruce Willis is now, in the fact that he'll record any film you ask him to. I could probably get him on the channel. He'll do anything. He just didn't look asked at all, which is sad, really, because without Die Hard, Bruce Willis wouldn't be as big as he is now, in my opinion. So you should always respect your franchises. But then you look at Arnie, Terminator 3, Genesis. To be fair, the newest Terminator film is okay. It's just full of massive plot holes. Funnily enough, I'm surprised there's a sequel to that. No Bruce Willis. Surprised he isn't on like Hudson Hawk 4 by now. don't even think I've actually seen it. I just know it's crap. Bruce Willis, though, why does he feel the need to star in anything? He can't need the money, surely to God. Surely. I would say Arnie's about done now. I don't think he's scheduled to be in anything, as far as I'm aware. Sly's doing all right. I mean, I'm looking forward to that director's cut of Rocky 4. Have you heard about that? Yeah, Sly's. He was supposed to have it out last November for the 35th anniversary, Rocky 4, but it's took longer than he thought because he's working on a film called The Samaritan. But he's doing a more serious version of Rocky 4. He's cutting out the robot, which is a good thing in my opinion. My favourite Rocky film. I like Rocky 1. It's not the most. It's more realistic. And I never used to like 1, but I like 1, and I like Rocky Balboa as well. My recommendation would be to watch Rocky 1 and then watch Rocky Balboa straight afterwards, because I think they contrast each other really well. What about you? That's a big question, that, Billy. Least favourite film? There's a couple of shit ones. Well, there's a lot of shit ones out there. Oh yeah, that's good as well. I'll tell you what you need to check out, Greg, as well. There's a guy who he does Stallone films. What he's done is he's took all of his films and made like a modern trailer as if it come out now. So if you go back, you can see like Rocky 1, 2, 3, 4, and he's done them like how he thinks trailers would look these days, and they're really good. Like completely different to, obviously. You watch the trailer for Rocky 1, it's fucking awful. Oh, someone was saying to you, I haven't watched Scott Pilgrim versus the World. Turns out I have, but I just didn't remember the name of the film. Yeah, Scott Pilgrim, great film. Underperformed at the box office though, hence the reason why we hadn't had a sequel. But no, I like that film. I know. I think it's become a cult classic, but it didn't make money. There you go. That's why there's been no sequel. I don't know. I think Scott Pilgrim would work well as a TV series. Give it time to flesh it out a bit more. But I don't know if anybody would watch it. I mean, I would watch it. Or would I? Yes. Oh, Greg not like it. I'm assuming. Well, just the way he said it there, that he doesn't like it. All right, so as far as that, it's all right if you didn't like it, but why didn't you like it, Greg? Tell us why. As a movie loving person, why was it not a good film? Yeah, well, I'll take that as an answer. But a lot of people didn't like it. I did. I quite like it. I don't know. It's one of them films you can just put on and just let go. Have you seen? Well, you will have. You'll have seen Spirited Away, have you? That's one of my favorite animes of all time. And My Neighbor Totoro, great films. And Ponyo, I like Ponyo as well. Yeah, it is nice to look at. I'm guessing you're not a big anime fan then. Yeah, everyone's seen Spirited Away. Great little film, though. Yeah, it was. Yeah, yeah. Have you seen Akira? Which something I've finally got all of a mint copy of it, but I haven't seen it. Yeah, I agree with Emily. Yeah, yeah. Street Fighter Two, the film, like it was fucking amazing. Like I would have liked to have seen them do a Mortal Kombat one. That would have been awesome as well. Haven't watched Howl's Moving Castle properly yet either. I've seen bits of it. Yeah, that's a shame. I think Tekken's always been a dirty secret, hasn't it? Really, like there's a couple of live action Tekken films as well, and it's the same guy that played Shang Tsung that plays Gyachi. Yeah, yeah, it's true. No, no, I haven't, but I kind of want to because I've heard it's fucking awful. But it's, I will probably give it a go. Like I think it's one of them films that's awful but good. What's your opinion on that one, Greg? Yeah, see, that's my problem. I'm not very good at pronouncing foreign names, so I don't attempt to because I don't want to butcher it. Yeah. Speaking of extra corny, fucking the Mortal Kombat Annihilation film. What the hell was that? I mean, the first one's corny, but it was decent. It was better paced, and there wasn't too much CGI in it. But the second film, Jesus Christ. Hiro Yuki Taigawa. Yeah, exactly. They got that guy from the fucking Warriors, didn't they? And Too Fast, Too Furious. Yeah. What else was a good was like shit that it was good. Orgasmo, great film. Ta not Tai. As I say, this is why I don't attempt to say them because I butchered the name. So I'd rather not do that. Yeah. Christopher Lambert though, he's so funny. In Mortal Kombat. So he says it. Like, there's a lot of spit in his mouth. Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat. There's a tournament. Oh. Shaolin Soccer. Great film. There's nobody else. I love it how he says that. He says it to Liu Kang after he's flipped him. There's nobody else. And he's in like a temple full of monks. There's like 100 people in there. Well, that would do it. Like Just his crazy voice. Mortal Kombat. It's like he's struggling to talk. Kombat. Robocop 1. Brilliant film. Just rewatched that recently. Great. I love 1980s blood pellets. So much better than CGI blood. Any blood in a new film is generally CGI, especially Mortal Kombat. Have you seen the new Mortal Kombat film? A lot of the scenes in that are the blood. It's 100% CGI. Yeah, what do I? Classic. I like to think he was listening to Sledgehammer. I don't know if it was out then or not. I still think that looks amazing. Like the suit still looks good. And I'm still not sure how they did it because it looks amazing when he takes the mask off. And it's his face and all the back of his head and stuff. Looks really good. Really, really good. I was really impressed with that. Yeah, yeah, you can imagine the Ali version, can't you? That scene where he's getting shut up. Would have been comical as fuck, wouldn't it? Dead or alive, you're coming with me. Come on, now. They did. I am aware of this, Greg. I know more than you think I know. And Total Recall, classic film. And obviously, he went on to do Starship Troopers, another brilliant film. He hasn't done that much. I believe he did Showgirls as well, didn't he? With Showgirls with the Pink Ranger in it. I haven't seen it. I just know she's in it. Showgirl. Which was the first film to come out that was 12 rated? Because for years I thought it was what's it called? Like a Leslie Nielsen film, 33 and a third. My mind's just gone blank. You know what it is. I know what it is. Naked Gun. Yes, Naked Gun 33 and a third. That was the first film I'd seen with a 12 rating on it. And I believe that came out in 1993 or 1994. I think it was 93. Starship Troopers came out in believe it was 97, possibly 96. Total Recall came out in 1990 or 91. And Robocop was 1987. Off the top of my head, I don't know how right that is, but I think I'm pretty close, if not right. Yeah, I'm normally pretty good with dates like that. Jurassic Park, 93. Jurassic Park 2, 1997. Jurassic Park 3. I always get this one wrong. I think it was 2001. It might have been later than that. It might have been 2003. Yeah, not 100% sure with that. Speaking of sequels, the first Jurassic World film was brilliant. Yeah, Jurassic Park 2. It's a bit pushing the believability factor. The bit with the T-Rex when it gets back to the when they go on land and they're in the car and all that stuff. I thought that bit was a bit. But no, Jurassic Park 1 and Jurassic World. Again, another set of films where you should watch that one, skip the other one, and go straight to Jurassic World. Unfortunately, you prefer the Jurassic World sequel. Well, apparently the new one is going to have the casts from the original trilogy and the new trilogy in it. So that should be interesting. Because they're all about the world. They're all out in the world and that now. There's actually a short 10-minute video out set after Jurassic World 2 that you should look for. It explains a bit more how the dinosaurs have got out and about. If you want some more Jurassic World 2-ness. Yeah, his voice will probably be in it somehow. Jurassic Park, yeah. I went to pictures to see that back in the day, and I saw the second one in the pictures as well. Didn't see the third one in the pictures, thankfully, because it was pish. You know, the third film's only on an hour and a half. It's like a really short film. It's got the most stupidest people in it as well. Yeah, looked a bit like a game, didn't it? They haven't quite perfected that yet. I think it's the eyes. Like, the human brain can tell when something's not real. So as soon as you know something's not real, like, yeah, it's all very well looking at like aliens and things because we don't have a blueprint that, no one knows what an alien looks like, so it's easy to accept. But everyone knows what a human looks like and how a human acts. So when you see someone trying to do a human, we're looking more because we know what looks right and what looks wrong. They've just done that with Luke Skywalker in the TV series, and that was a bit suspect. Yeah, you can just tell, can you? There's just something not quite real about it. Mandalorian, yeah. Have you seen the setup they're using for the Mandalorian? It's like a big 3D video wall stage, and the way it's shot, it saves them building sets. Apparently, it's pretty impressive stuff. Yeah, I think that'll be used, definitely be used a lot in the future. I think what I'll have to do, Greg, I think I'll have to get you in some kind of Zoom call, and then I think I can get 2 calls in one video. We should, at the very least, we should be able to get a Zoom chat going, and then I can record it. I should be able to record it and upload it to my YouTube channel, because it's all right talking to you, but then obviously there's the time delay and waiting for you to text what you're going to say, and you can never write how you would say something in real life. So yeah, I would rather do that at least, because this whole live stream today would have been awful if I didn't have anyone to talk to. So you kind of kept it going, which I appreciate. And it seems like, well, there's no seems like about it. We're both big movie fans, so I'd be interested to do some kind of podcast, because I think it would be pretty good. Like, to be honest with you, I just need to figure out how to record record a Zoom call. Do you have Zoom, Greg, or not? Just out of interest. Just going to open Zoom now. So, contacts. Yeah, add a contact. Add a contact. Create a channel. Join the channel. Create a channel. 2 seconds, Greg. I'm just working out some kinks. Because rather than just saying we're going to do this, we should just do it, because I know. Right, so I'm in there. Member list. Add members. How would you add someone? Oh, you add someone. I'll find out how to add someone, and then so once I get you added into this, I can we can do video chats. 100%. Contact requests. I think if you send me, if you put your email, if you go into Zoom, I think you have an email address in Zoom that you use to sign up with, and if you give it to me, then I think I can just add you as a contact, and then yeah, contacts. I've only got Craig as a contact. When I click on add contact, invite a Zoom contact, create a channel, join a channel, Zoom contact. Yes, email address, invite to Zoom, email address. If this user accepts your request, your profile information, including your status, will be available to this contact. You can also meet and chat with this contact. So, Greg, if you can give me an email address that you use, use for Zoom, I can add you, and then we can we can get some kind of chat going on. I mean, I don't mean like right now. Whenever you're free, ideally. Yeah, aye. Send us it now if you can in a Facebook chat, and I'll see if I can add you, and I might even attempt to call you just to see if it works. So what I want to do, Greg, I'm going to come off this now. Just talk to us on Facebook, and I'll test it out, see if it works. Well, anyway, thanks for everyone that's been watching, all 4 years, maybe 5 at a point, and I will see you all in the next stream.